Not all collector's editions, ZL1-wise, are created like the others. It's an interesting tale of GM and the collector's edition and what is going on with the 2024 model years. Let's get to it. Today's video is brought to you by Lethal Garage Synthetics. If you guys didn't know, I've been an AMSOIL dealer for over 6 years and personally run AMSOIL products in my car, from engine oil, trans fluid, rear gear, brake fluid, etc. Have it all, even their coolant. And if you guys are looking to change your oil or change any of the fluids in your car and want to look for the best product available, hit the link down below in the description. You can sign up as a preferred customer, save 25% off on all of your orders, and on top of that, you can get free shipping. So check it out, hit the link below, and let's get to the video. What's going on, guys? Matt over here with Lethal Garage, and today we got some news. So as you guys know, collector's editions have started to arrive across all different models, SS's, LTs, ZL1s, etc. And we're starting to learn a little bit more about the ordering process and what took place, etc. And it's funny because if you go to the 2024 online calculator, you could basically spec out any of the collector's edition cars. Even though like the ZL1's not available anymore, you can still go on the site and spec it out. But when you went through the process of ordering, all the options that you have on the site were definitely not available when you can actually order the cars. And the window for any of you who actually went through the process, which I'm finding out wasn't a lot of people. It seems like dealers actually snagged their allocations, placed the orders, and now they're waiting for their cars to arrive to mark them up and sell them at ridiculous rates, which we're already seeing across dealerships across the country. But the ones who did sit through the process, you'll know there wasn't a lot of options, and there's a few things that get minus and taken away, etc., depending how you order your car. Now, one of the big caveats or the big standouts is some key features of the collector's edition when you go to a convertible are removed on a ZL1, and you still pay the same price for the collector's edition package. It boggles my mind that this is the thing. So if you didn't know, if you order a ZL1 coupe, or if you ordered a ZL1 coupe, you got the Panther Black metallic, or matte, but sorry, not metallic, but the matte paint, which is gorgeous, by the way. And then you didn't get a carbon fiber exposed weave hood insert because they paint it black and put a stripe on it. And the stripe goes over the hood insert, over the top of the car, down the back to the rear tail light. And then you get your carbon fiber wing, all the Panther, decals, logos, whatever branding on the Camaro, on the floor mats, all that other stuff. Now, if you bought a ZL1 convertible, you don't get the carbon fiber high wing. You get, like, I think it's the SS style wing or spoiler with the camera in there, so you can have the active camera, but you do get a carbon weave hood insert. Well, that spoiler is like, what, $5-6 grand, and they still charge you for it. I mean, you're still paying the same price, the $14,995 for the collector's edition, and you don't get the high wing spoiler. That sucks. Like, and you end up paying more for collector's edition because you buy the convertible, and the convertible is automatically more expensive. Check out this window sticker. It's like just shy of $100,000 with its equipped option with the collector's edition. You don't get the high wing. You do get the carbon fiber insert. And there is another thing. So, and it's kind of interesting because the ZL1 that we saw at the Detroit Auto Show, that was number one, collector's edition number one of 350, right? And I guess there was a bulletin that launched about this or went out about it, but most dealers don't pay attention to the bulletins on a day-to-day basis, and even then the ones that do aren't necessarily the ones talking to the customers, letting you know. But there was a change to the collector's edition ZL1 that is still labeled on the window sticker. So if you didn't know, on the inside of the car where the lighting is in the doors, the silver piece on the door where the lights are it's typically silver, but it was supposed to be carbon flash to kind of match all the other stuff. Well, it sounds like GM didn't have enough pieces to fulfill them all. And so some of the ZL1s that are arriving, like specifically car number 42 and 105, which is weird number wise, but both of them don't have it. Like, they don't have that carbon flash spear on the inside around the ambient lighting, where car number 1 at the Detroit Auto Show actually did. And here's actually a picture of it. You can see it's the carbon flash, but these other cars don't have it. So supposedly dealers are reaching out to GM saying, hey, these cars don't have it, but there supposedly was a bulletin release saying, hey, collector's edition not going to come with it, but the window stickers are still showing that they should have it. So it sounds like some of the collector's edition ZL1s are going to have the carbon flash piece on the ambient lighting, and some will not. At least number 1 has it. So if you guys are out there and you have a ZL1 collector's edition, does yours have it? Is yours carbon flash, or is it silver? So the 2 that I've seen, convertible and coupe, both have silver. They don't have the carbon flash. The Detroit Auto Show car number 1 had the carbon flash. So it'd be interesting to see how many actually get it and don't get it, but that would be a unique, something unique between all of the cars. But it's also another flag. Like, I didn't know that the convertibles wouldn't come with a high wing. I just assumed it would, but considering that the newer model ZL1s have the active rear view mirror, when you have a convertible, you lose the camera that they put on top of the roof. And so they drop down to the SS variant, where that does have the camera built into the stanchion that works that way. And that, I believe that's why the convertible is getting the regular spoiler. But I honestly feel most people would want that high wing spoiler over the active mirror. And I'm shocked to see that GM is charging the full price for the collector's edition package, which in that price is included the high wing spoiler, and they're not including that. And keep in mind, cars with the high wing spoiler, the coupes, they have the active mirror camera up top. So they're getting the active mirror camera and the spoiler for the $14,995 package. Whereas if you ordered a convertible, you're just straight up not getting that high wing spoiler. That's crazy. I would think that the collector's edition package would be discounted for the convertible cars. That's just my take on it, especially when that carbon fiber wing is, you know, it's a special item with the Panther on the side and all that. Like, that's part of the ZL1 package, in my opinion, and it's part of the price you're paying. So, like, what's going on? I'd be pissed. I'd be, like, writing letters and calling people and be like, hey, I want my high wing spoiler. I obviously paid for it. Why are the coupe guys getting this? And are they trying to justify because they can't have the stripe on a convertible, that the carbon hood insert is the same value as a high wing spoiler? No, it's not. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. This is just my opinion and how I feel, but I didn't know if any of you guys knew about this. So obviously 2024 models are starting to hit dealer lots across the country. I've seen quite a few of them pop up. There's also collector's editions at dealerships across the country right now, sitting on lots available. I know car number 42 is available right as of at least tonight. It may have already sold, who knows, but I'll put a link down below to the dealership that has it if you want a convertible and pay an exorbitant amount, over $100,000 for the car. And but I've seen 3LTs, I've seen some SS's collector's editions pop up, I've seen some ZL1 collector's editions pop up, and they are disappearing as fast as they pop up. So they are making it out to dealers across the country. You can snag one. It does seem like a large majority of the ZL1 collector's edition cars were swiped up by the dealership, and the dealerships are just marking them up at insane rates. And people who have money are paying it. I wasn't one of those people that wanted to pay the insane price that it would cost here in California, but you know, more power to you if you have that kind of disposable income. I got 6 kids to pay for. Daddy can't have another fun toy that's over $120,000. Like, it's just not in the books. Now I am gonna go get a truck. That's my next target. Looking at 1,500, 2,500. GMC Sierra style truck. I think that's what I'm leaning towards right now, if I can find what I want, or I may even have to just go through the whole process of ordering exactly what I want. And I'll of course share a video with you guys of that if that takes place. So that's the Camaro news. That's everything. That's oh, the strike. What's going on with UAW? So far, nothing has happened that is impacting Camaro yet, but I don't think we're out of the woods yet in all of this. So I don't know. Seems like GM is scaling down on allocations and what's available across the country. So if you guys work for dealerships or have any more information on current restrictions, I guess you could say. I don't think any new ZL1 allocations have popped up. My two contacts said it's basically all the same. Nothing new has popped up. It does seem like Lansing's not building a lot of cars right now. A lot of people who have orders in, they're sitting at stalled. The workbench hasn't progressed, so their orders aren't moving forward currently. So I don't know. I'd be really interested to see what kind of cars have been getting delivered, and those of you who have orders out there for cars, how is the progression of your order moving along in the workbench? Is your dealer giving you information about your build, and have dates been changing at all? It's all really weird right now. It doesn't make sense to me, but that's where we're at. Either or, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about the collector's edition between the coupe and the convertible. Would you have expected that? Are you also like just flabbergasted that they're not including the spoiler but still charging the same price for the collector's edition package on the convertible? I think that's just a no-no, but that's just me. Either or, thanks for watching the video, guys, and hit that subscribe button. Follow along. We got a lot of stuff coming. As you can see, I'm working on my cars. Wait a minute. Don't worry, I still have my cars. My white car is over at Red Barn Racing because I needed room in the garage. My 71, we're finally adjusting it because, as you can notice, there used to be a hood up here. It's gone. It's going to take a lot more work to get the hood to fit and work on my car because of decisions we made, which was decisions I technically made. And yeah, so we're fixing it. And the 71 is going to come back with a hood. It's probably going to take a month because there's a lot of work and it's expensive, and I need to save up a few more dollars to make sure I can pay for the work and yeah, get it all done. So, but I'm excited to reveal the 71 Classic to you guys with basically completely done. It'll be, well, not completely done because I'm still waiting on the final wheels. So I've been working really closely with Holly. They have a new wheel design coming out with Rocket Racing, and I'm probably already saying too much, but the hope is I'm going to be getting a set of those to put on the car. They're going to look sick. I'm not saying anything else. Sorry, Darren, don't stab me. Yeah, so that's coming. And then I'm going to have an update on my son's car. So if you guys didn't know, working on a 1970 car for my son. Bodywork is just about done. Got the final pieces up to Craig, and so I think I'll release a video talking about where we're at, what's going on with that car here very shortly. So thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for checking out the video. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the road.